rooftops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, Grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph, learned that cash rules started. There's an omen. If you owe me, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you call. This is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I see on the street corner and smell sickening. Sight out of mind quickly, how they forget you. It was fake love for real, only the call it my it was made the as far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil or forbidden, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. Was in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. Was in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Oh, that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks.
What you know about rolling?
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, after winning the title in 2020, the Lakers are trying to recreate that magic. LeBron James called last season a strange and even hellstorm with the injuries and the struggles. And Brian, as the king enters his late 30s, it's clear that restless is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah, moves to be made, Allie. No question. Thank you. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Lonnie Walker is out there with Patrick Beverly, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Both teams need a win here tonight, hoping to lift themselves out of a rough patch at the expense of another struggling club, RJ.
Yeah, look, this is one of those nightmare matchups where both teams are struggling, both teams are fighting, and one team is going to come out on the other side feeling good, and another side is going to just feel even worse.
And here we go again. Now here's Jones. Pass to Sohan. Here's Pirtle. Davis with a rebound. Now here's Walker. Beverly outside. Jones against Beverly. Jones misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the All-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion, may have put him over the top. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Devin Vassell.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Lakers, Troy Brown Jr. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And Sohan gets it to go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Ooh, it's stolen away. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Vassell outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by LeBron. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's James. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And the Lakers call time here. the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Devin Vassell.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Westbrook outside to stop the run. Jang pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Jones. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
From 7 feet away. Oh, Westbrook with a block. 40 seconds left in the first. Reeves. No good with the triple. Here's San Antonio now. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Toscano Anderson in the post. Defended by Jones. Tipped.
Los Angeles foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Gordon James. One shot. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. McDermott outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. Shots blocked. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
LeBron is second all-time on the NBA career scoring list. It's just him and Kareem at the top. As long as he stays healthy, the King will set that record.
Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from James. Well, with all of LeBron's accomplishments, Richard, how would you rank breaking the scoring record?
For me, it's up there with anything LeBron James has done. This record, I don't think anyone's going to break it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Keldon Johnson. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
And he's good on the second. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Pass to Pirtle. The shot comes out, and it's the Lakers the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pirtle with a screen on Walker. From deep, Johnson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Vassell. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Now here's Vassell. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Nunn. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And finished off by Davis.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
1:46 left in the second period. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they'd play the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Nunn finds Beverly. Vassell against Nunn. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jakob Pirtle. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
First free throw is good.
You have to admit, these are not the San Antonio Spurs of old. They're going through some growing pains right now, but you can already see that progress is being made.
And so he makes both from the line. This Spurs squad, Richard, is doing a lot with the pieces they have right now.
And that's just proof that their system works. Not that we needed any more after the last 20-plus years. They take young talent and they turn them into future stars, making sure that the franchise has a strong foundation that they can build on.
That's certainly a great history and legacy.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
At the line for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
The Lakers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Jang's checked in. Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Westbrook into the lane and is blocked.
Lakers foul. Troy Brown Jr. That's his first personal foul.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
The Spurs making a switch here. Langford's checked in. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. What a terrific move that is.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Westbrook. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Spurs, Doug Richter. At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. The Lakers trail. With the drive, Reeves. And a two-handed jam!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The first one falls.
Doug Richter.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
So far, the perimeter. The defense is having a tough time chasing them off the arc.
Yeah, if you're going to let them live out there, that's a recipe for disaster.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Keldon Johnson, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Patrick Beverly out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Brown in at small forward. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
Outside Walker. Clock at 6. Kick out to Brown. This for the tie! Jones grabs the board. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Pirtle with a screen on James. Johnson passes to Pirtle. Shoots over Davis. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second bucket on the night.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
James inside. It's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's stolen by Beverly, and it's the Lakers on the break. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Vassell passes to Pirtle. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Toscano Anderson, he's checked in for Brown. Russell Westbrook comes in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Beverly. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vassell. Fires the 3. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
At the line for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. At the line for 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And the Spurs making a change here. Langford's checked in. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. He drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The shot by James, no good. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Richardson against James. Inside. Bates Diop. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Schroeder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. San Antonio leading. Outside Richardson. Over James. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Davis. And, yep, it's good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Doug Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. The Spurs making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Spurs. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started.
34.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
The only difference is competitiveness. Stick with the strategy, stick with each other. Long night. Keep competing, keep pounding, keep pounding. It ain't about any one person. It's about us and how we do.
Banding together his troops. Greg Popovich preaching toughness and unity.
Yeah, Pop really zeroes in on the fight. He's one of those guys, if you don't play your hardest, you just don't play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for San Antonio. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs. And he can't get the first one.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
He hits the second from the line. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Jones drives in. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And they get it back. Here's Sohan. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Nunn. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. Counted and one. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Nunn.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Lakers trail. Outside, Brown. Walker for 3. That shot off the mark. The Spurs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Jones. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Brown passes to Davis, and Davis slams it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Jones, outside Johnson. Here's the three. They got the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Second team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Brown against Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. Johnson passes to Pirtle. Davis knocks it loose.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Nice shot by Walker. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. Johnson against Brown. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Johnson is ready to go when you need him. Tremendous composure there.
And the Lakers have possession. Walker attacking. And he lays it up and in. Walker's got 4 points this quarter. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Now here's Johnson. Shoots from the right block, and he hits the jumper.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
James, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. .103 left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Johnson, defended by Brown. From 12 feet, Davis with a rebound. Pass to James. Down it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Johnson. San Antonio again missing. James with the ball. Money.
How many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter.
champion, your Laker girls dance team.
Here's Pirtle, and it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second team.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Patrick Beverly. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for Los Angeles, Patrick Beverly. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Jones from outside. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
One of the best to ever do it, Bron, with a big trip to the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Sohan, and it's blocked by Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops, a tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one. Describe the gritty effort to get the win.
You know, we wanted making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind. And that's what was able to keep us, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
It's not always perfect, but you made it happen. Enjoy the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.